Everyone tells you cheap cars are a gamble. Buy low, regret high. But that's only true if you don't know where to look, because hiding in plain sight are cars that cost next to nothing and just refuse to die. The kind mechanics secretly buy, dealerships don't hype, and owners keep for decades. I'm talking 300,000-mile machines with boring names, shockingly low prices, and almost zero drama. Today, I'm revealing 9 dirt-cheap cars that just won't quit, and once you see them, overpaying for reliable will feel absolutely ridiculous. Starting at number 11 is Mazda 3. This is the definition of quietly unstoppable. It doesn't shout, it just keeps going. In the UK used market, it's criminally underrated. That means lower prices and better examples for buyers. Look for 2012 to 2016 models, the perfect blend of reliability and affordability. Used prices hover around $5,000 to $7,500, while new back then could be $18,000 to $20,000. The real magic lives under the bonnet. A 2.0-liter Skyactiv petrol engine, naturally aspirated, no turbo pressure, no complicated boost systems to fail. Air, fuel, spark, simple, reliable, proven. This engine is built with tight tolerances, high compression, but engineered properly. It extracts power without stressing components. That's why high mileage doesn't scare it. 200,000 miles is normal, not impressive. Many push far beyond with basic servicing. No timing belt nightmares here. It uses a durable timing chain. Change the oil on time and relax. The fewer parts involved, the fewer repairs needed. Then there's the driving experience. This isn't an appliance on wheels. Steering feels connected and confidence-inspiring. It corners better than most rivals. It actually makes daily driving enjoyable. And now, for the financial win. It's cheaper than a Golf or Jetta, yet often more dependable long-term. Parts are affordable and widely available. Insurance stays reasonable for new drivers. One thing demands attention: rust. Older models can corrode underneath. Check wheel arches, sills, and rear subframe. Find a clean one, and you've won. And if you thought a quiet warrior couldn't handle city streets, the next one will prove nimble can be unstoppable too. Number 10 is Ford Focus. It's one of Britain's best-selling hatchbacks for a reason. Drivers love it for being practical, nimble, and easy to park. The 1.6-liter naturally aspirated petrol engine is the real gem. No turbos, no complex electronics, no drama. Just a straightforward, durable setup that quietly keeps going. The best part? You can grab one for $4,500 to $6,000 depending on the year. High mileage? Bring it on. 250,000 miles is completely achievable with routine care. Timing belts are simple. Gearboxes last for years. Suspension wears slowly. Oil changes and brake pads are enough. Parts are cheap, abundant, and easy to fit. Even DIYers can handle most fixes without stress. Mechanics love this car because it's predictable. Driving is fun, not a chore. Steering is precise. Handling feels confident. Corners don't intimidate. City traffic feels easy. Fuel economy is solid for a 1,596 cubic centimeter engine. It's a car you enjoy without paying a fortune. Now the only caution, some Focuses aren't built equal. The EcoBoost engines can leak, overheat, and cost a fortune. Avoid them unless you like expensive surprises. Stick with the naturally aspirated 1.6, ideally from 2011 to 2018, and you've got a car that lasts decades, keeps running, and saves money. Affordable, fun, bulletproof. The 1.6 Ford Focus proves cheap can truly last forever. But simplicity isn't everything. Some cars quietly master endurance in ways even enthusiasts underestimate. At number 9 is Toyota Auris. Looks plain? Absolutely. But under that unassuming exterior is pure Toyota engineering magic. The 1.6-liter petrol engine isn't turbocharged or flashy. It doesn't need to be. Simple, lightweight, and brutally reliable, it laughs at miles. 150,000 miles? Child's play. 200,000 miles? Barely a scratch. Some Auris owners have quietly racked up over 500,000 miles without a major engine rebuild. That's decades of commuting, road trips, and daily errands. Timing chains barely flinch, gearboxes shrug off the abuse, and the engine just keeps humming. Oil changes, brake pads, filters. Routine stuff keeps it alive. Repairs won't bankrupt you. Parts are everywhere, cheap and easy to fit. Mechanics practically high-five you when you roll in with one. Secondhand bargains start around $3,700. Models from 2007 to 2012 are wallet-friendly gold mines. 2015 to 2018, Auris brings better styling without sacrificing that indestructible DNA. It's not just practical, it's deceptively fun. Handles corners with confidence. Fuel economy is solid for a 1,596 cubic centimeter engine, and it never complains. Insurance is low. Running costs are minimal. Even daily commuting feels surprisingly smooth. The new Auris? Sleeker, sharper, and still a fortress of reliability. Plain on the outside, legendary on the inside. Cheap, durable, and the kind of car you'll secretly brag about. If peace of mind were a car, it would be this. Speaking of longevity, the next one takes durability to surprisingly fun territory. Coming at number 8 is Suzuki Swift. Forget what you think about tiny cars. The 2012 Suzuki Swift can be yours for less than $10,000, and it'll still outlast many pricier rivals. This isn't just a hatchback, it's a city warrior built to shrug off decades of driving. Under its compact hood sits a 1.2-liter naturally aspirated petrol engine. No turbos, no fancy gizmos. Just simple, solid mechanics that last. Mileage? Don't blink. With basic maintenance, many Swifts sail past 180,000 miles with zero drama. Timing chains and gearboxes shrug off years of city driving and country commutes. Owners rarely face MOT failures. This car is built to pass with ease. Insurance is low. Fuel economy is excellent. Running costs are tiny compared to bigger hatchbacks. Replacement parts are cheap, and mechanics practically know the car by heart. It's fun to drive, light, nimble, and agile. It zips through traffic like a pro, perfect for city streets or tight parking spaces. The only real limitation? Cargo and back seat space. It's compact, so big families might feel cramped, but single drivers and young couples will love it. Plain to look at, but secretly indestructible, the Suzuki Swift proves that small doesn't mean fragile. Affordable, reliable, and shockingly durable. It's a mini car that thinks big. And if you thought small cars couldn't impress, wait until you meet this city ninja. Number 7 is Honda Jazz. Honda isn't just chasing Toyota, they're quietly beating them at their own game. The Jazz 2011 to 2015 models is the ultimate city warrior. Under the bonnet, the 1.4-liter naturally aspirated engine is simple, solid, and almost impossible to break. Clutches, gearboxes, and suspension shrug off years of stop-and-go traffic like it's nothing. This isn't a car that quits early. Hundreds of UK owners have Jazz hatchbacks running well over 200,000 miles. Some even report 250,000 miles without a major repair. It's the kind of car that quietly earns loyalty while flashy competitors need constant attention. Inside, Honda gets sneaky clever. Magic seats transform the cabin in seconds. Fold, flip, or lift for bikes, boxes, or even a tiny sofa. Compact outside, surprisingly roomy inside. Perfect for city streets, tight parking, or weekend adventures. Insurance and running costs barely register. Oil, brakes, and filters. Simple maintenance is all it wants. Breakdowns? Rare as a unicorn. Looking at the numbers, secondhand bargains start around $4,500 to $6,500, while well-kept 2014 to 2015 models land closer to $7,000 to $8,000. Boring to look at? Maybe. Reliable? Absolutely. Practical, clever, and built to last decades. The Jazz isn't just a car, it's peace of mind on 4 wheels. If versatility and ingenuity are your game, the next hatchback takes endurance to a new level of confidence. Number 6 is Hyundai i30. Some cars scream, "Look at me." The Hyundai i30 whispers, "I'll outlast you anyway." Forget flashy badges. This hatchback quietly dominates reliability charts while costing a fraction of its competitors. The 1.6-liter naturally aspirated petrol engine is the heart of its charm. Simple, robust, and shockingly low maintenance. No turbo headaches, no complicated gadgets that fail when you least expect it. MOT history almost flawless. Most issues are small, bulbs, tires, minor brake wear, but nothing that ruins a weekend drive. Hyundai's legendary warranty meant many owners treated their i30 like gold. Careful maintenance, timely servicing, and respectful driving turned ordinary hatchbacks into machines running well past 150,000 miles. Some UK examples quietly tick over toward 250,000 miles with barely a hiccup. Inside and out, it's practical without trying too hard. Spacious enough for family errands, yet compact enough to conquer tight streets. Fuel economy is solid, insurance is friendly, and the parts? Cheap and easy to get. If you want dependability without the hype, the i30 quietly delivers decade-long peace of mind. For the sweet spot between age, reliability, and value, look for 2014 to 2016 models. They're the real gems. Whispering reliability is great, but sometimes bold consistency is even more impressive. Just wait for the next pick. Taking the 5th spot is Toyota Corolla. It doesn't matter which year you pick from 2012 to 2019, these machines all share a reputation for near-perfect reliability. Owners routinely hit 200,000 plus miles with minimal fuss. Some have even surpassed 500,000 miles with the original drivetrain. No major drama, no engine tantrums, no sudden wallet-emptying repairs. The 1.6 and 1.8 naturally aspirated petrol engines are simple, durable, and surprisingly fun to drive. Fuel stops are painless, averaging 35 to 40 miles per gallon, and servicing costs are tiny. Timing chains, suspension, brakes, they all last. Parts are everywhere, mechanics know them inside out, and you won't be chasing specialist repairs. Inside, the cabin is practical, ergonomic, and spacious enough for passengers or cargo. Outside, it's unassuming, but that's the charm. People might overlook it, but that's money saved on depreciation. Owners love the peace of mind. One joked, "I could let my kids drive it for a decade, and it would still start every morning like clockwork." Prices vary. 2016 to 2019 models run $15,000 to $20,000, while earlier second-hand bargains hover around $7,000 to $10,000. Low cost, near zero drama, and durability that refuses to quit. It's the car that makes overpaying for trendier options feel silly. Up next, the classic everyone trusts, but there's more than meets the eye with this one. Number 4 is Kia Ceed. If you want a Kia that quietly outshines the hype, look at 2012 to 2015 pre-turbo, the sweet spot of reliability and value. These naturally aspirated 1.6 engines are simple, tough, and built to shrug off decades of driving. Owners swear by them. One confessed, "I passed 140,000 miles without a single major repair. My mechanic asked if it was new." Another laughed, "I let my teen drive it, and it came back like nothing happened." I think it's immortal. You can snag a well-kept Kia Ceed for just $4,200 to $6,000. The magic is in the simplicity. Timing chains, clutches, and suspension last for ages. Even brake pads and tires rarely surprise you. Parts are cheap and widely available, which keeps running costs tiny. Fuel economy is strong, especially for city and motorway driving. Kia's long warranty added peace of mind for early owners, and MOT records reflect it. Few failures, mostly minor consumables. These cars were often cherished by careful drivers, which shows in their longevity today. Inside, the Ceed is sensible with enough space for groceries, luggage, or weekend adventures. Outside, it's understated, avoiding flashy premiums while quietly beating rivals at dependability. The 2012 to 2015 Ceed isn't a car you brag about, but it is one you can trust for years without drama. Still curious? The next pick proves modest styling can hide surprising resilience. At number 3, we have Mazda 2, tiny but mighty. Don't underestimate this little warrior. The Mazda 2, also called the Demio in some markets, is proof that size doesn't dictate longevity. Owners swear it punches well above its weight. 2013 to 2017 models hit a perfect balance. Simple, reliable, and surprisingly fun to drive. The 1.3 and 1.5 naturally aspirated engines are the heart of this machine. Smooth, trouble-free, and built to outlast most bigger cars. These cars are lightweight, agile, and ideal for city or country roads. Fuel stops are almost ceremonial, with efficiency often topping 40 miles per gallon. Maintenance is simple. Brakes, oil, filters, suspension, all cheap and widely available. Mechanics love them because there's rarely anything exotic to fix. Space is small but smart. Seats fold, cargo adapts, and despite its petite frame, It's surprisingly practical. Safety is solid, and Ministry of Transport records are excellent, with very few surprises. Second-hand bargains hover around $5,500 to $8,000, while newer 2016 to 2017 models can be had for $10,000 to $12,000. Low cost, playful handling, and bulletproof reliability make it a car that outlasts expectations. Almost at the top, here comes the ultimate small car endurance test. Number 2 is Toyota Yaris. 2012 to 2016 models hit the ideal reliability zone, where simplicity meets endurance. The naturally aspirated 1.3 petrol engine is the real hero. Bulletproof, low drama, and built to shrug off decades of driving. Owners routinely see 170,000 to 220,000 miles, and some swear by cars that have edged towards 1 million miles without major issues. Yes, you heard that right, 1 million miles. And it's still going strong. This is Toyota doing what it does best, defying expectations. MOT performance, stellar. Failures? Almost unheard of. Mechanics smile when a Yaris rolls in because almost nothing breaks. Timing belts? Easy. Clutches? Long-lasting. Suspension? Forgiving. Parts are cheap, repairs are tiny, and the car keeps proving its worth year after year. New 2016 Yaris hatchbacks cost around $14,000 to $16,000, a fraction of what a Polo or Fiesta would cost. Second-hand bargains, $4,500 to $6,000 for a car that still runs like a dream. Inside, it's practical and nimble. Outside, it's stealthy and unassuming, perfect for city life. Low running costs, legendary durability, and solid resale value make this little Toyota one of the smartest, stress-free investments on the road. And finally, the crown jewel of compact reliability that keeps winning even after hundreds of thousands of miles. Number 1 is Honda Civic, still king of the compact kings. The Honda Civic has quietly carved a reputation for endurance few can touch. Focus on 2013 to 2017 models, the golden era where reliability meets practicality without compromise. Under the hood, the 1.8 naturally aspirated petrol engine is deceptively simple, but brutally tough. No turbos, no CVTs, just proven Honda engineering. Owners brag about 200,000 miles plus with almost zero drama. One confessed, "I handed it down to my teen and it came back spotless. Still drives like new." Handling? Sharper than most compacts, fun without feeling wild. Suspension and brakes are sturdy, clutches rarely need replacing, and parts are everywhere and cheap. Forget endless repair bills. This car practically dares you to break it. MOT records are strong, with very few failures reported even on high mileage examples. Fuel economy is sensible, around 35 to 40 miles per gallon, and servicing is straightforward. Insurance stays friendly, making it a great pick for new drivers or long-term owners. Inside, it's practical with roomy seats and decent boot space. Outside, modern styling isn't flashy, but remains sharp enough to avoid embarrassment. New 2017 Civics cost around $19,000 to $21,000, but second-hand examples are shockingly reasonable, $7,000 to $10,000 for cars that still feel almost new. Low running costs, Honda reliability, and decades of proven performance make the Civic a compact that simply refuses to quit. These 11 cars prove you can drive forever without draining your wallet. Buy smart, enjoy every mile, and next, learn the easy tips to keep these legends bulletproof for years.